Asari Dokubo don finally break the remaining cup. You know say this man get two mat, he no get one mat. But as e start right now, e don come outside, e come tell the general public, call the federal government that make dey divide the country so that we no go into war again for this country. Because e dey see things wey wan happen, e be like say e wan start again o. This one wey Asari Dokubo japa comot go stay for China, dey there dey talk many things. Something is very fishy. So the Igbos and Biafrans have to be very alert and careful. If you get here. And the information wey we dey get now na be say Gumi, wey be the leader of a Boko Haram negotiator, they say the man don japa go inside Turkey go hide. We go play the video of wetin Asari Dokubo talk for this, then we go come back and continue. Stay tuned and share the video as you dey watch am.
We as a people must be able to have some modicum of respect for ourselves. We should have some modicum of respect for ourselves so that others will respect us. The fallout of this very insulting episode that had refused to go because it has exposed the fault line, it has exposed Nigeria, totally exposed Nigeria. It has shown that Nigeria had never been one. And it will be difficult to Nigeria to be one. And those who are not ready to be Nigerians should be allowed to have a peaceful exit. We don't need to fight ourselves. Thank you very much. We don't need to fight ourselves because some people want to leave. I'd always maintained this stand. And people say, oh, it is a few people that are doing it. What are you saying about a few people that are doing it? If the few people are doing it and the majority are in support of it, that means they have the majority opinion of the people. But that's not what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about one ugly narrative that had crept into these very insulting episode. Very insulting episode. One of the narratives, small that is getting into it, was that Dangote said. First, I want to make it very clear. I have nothing personal about Dangote, but Dangote is one of the greatest evil that is plaguing Nigeria. The monopoly Dangote have in Nigeria is killing, is evil, is un-Islamic. To bring in Dangote into this equation is to insult all of us. Is to play. We are experiencing. We are experiencing a threat, a very existential threat to our very existence, to our government. Instead of looking at this and addressing it, somebody is pouring petrol into it and talking about Dangote. Dangote is one of the biggest evil. One of the biggest evil. That is plaguing Nigeria. Let us take Nobody knows about this is mysterious refinery. Is the more you look, the less you see. There are people in NNPC who cried, career technocrats, who cried out that most of the things Dangote is telling us about his refinery is lie. The acidic level in his product is so high, above international standards. Oh, we said they are bad people, they are corrupt people, they are this, they are that. They were removed. New people had come. And the corruption and this and that stopped in an NPC. The corruption and this and that, and this stopped in an NPC. We should be able to have an independent inquiry, investigation into the true nature and benefits derivable from these. The more you look, the less you see Dangote refinery. Dangote is asking for 100% monopoly. Fuel price had not come down. How much is he receiving? How much is he buying the crude? Is it at the same price that we sell internationally, or the prices are reduced for him? There must be full disclosure about Dangote and his refinery, because it is the resources. It is my resources that is being given to Dangote. So we must know 600,000 barrels is given to Dangote every day. How much is he paying for it? Or is it given to him for free? Because this was the argument, up and down argument, with the formal NNPC management. That because Dangote, these are lies. Let us have in this country, let us for once have an independent inquiry, investigation into what Dangote refinery is. There must be full disclosure about Dangote refinery. That the dollar will, that where we are paying the dollar at 1,500, doing our legitimate business, and Dangote will be giving dollar for less than 100 by the same government. All of us are citizens of Nigeria. We have the same stake. We will buy dollar for 1,500 plus. Dangote will take 100,000. Buy dollar at 100 naira or slightly above. And we bring product and sell it higher than even if it's buying at 1,500. And people are now telling us, Dangote, look, you can't deceive us. We know the truth. You can't deceive us. We know the truth. About 2 years ago, a bag of cement was 4,800 naira because I billed always. All of a sudden, he escalated the price to 7,000 something. Hey, Bua said they are going to reduce. They did all that. And at the end of the day, today in Taurus Ramapuri, my domain, the place where I superintend over, a bag of cement is 13,500 naira because you have to transport it by boat from Port Harcourt to Elen Calabar to Elen Tombia to Elen Mifoko. Even depending, Elen Calabari is around 12,000 something. Elen Mifoko is around 13,500. Something that was 4,800. The government itself came, complained, they want to peg the price, they want to do this. At the end of the day, head of tail Dangote had won. He has impoverished people. People who are building have stopped their building. They have abandoned their building. House rent has escalated. It has a spiral effect. House rent has escalated. And that has affected all building material. 12 mm was about 1,200 or thereabout or something less. How much is 12 mm today? How much is 16 mm? How much is 20, 25, 30 mm? How much are they? Because Dangote, Bua and others have a monopoly and they increase the price. The government wants them to increase the price from 4,800 for a bag of cement 2 years ago to officially now about 10,000 a bag. What had happened? At the time that this it was 4,800. The exchange rate was even higher than 1,500. The exchange rate escalated. It was even higher than 1,500. Ade Baba, maybe you are sick or you are living in the moon. I'm hiding in the Republic of Benin. I will build my refinery. That's not a difficult something. I always say something I can do. Building refinery is very easy. If you don't know, it's not rocket science. NNPC had a stake of about 25 billion US dollars in that refinery. With 25 billion US dollar or less than 25 billion US dollar, that refinery can be built from scratch to finish. So it took our money, build a refinery, and through some few percentage equity share to us. They're talking about Dangote, we are talking of something. People are now talking about Dangote. The government is deliberately running out others who are interested in bringing cement. Rice, tomatoes, noodles, also on. Everything Dangote put his hand. He will increase the price to the extent that the people will die. When you have stupid idiot like Omoren, I am an Ijaw man. I don't need road to go to my place. I need boat to go to my place. The whole world is not connected by road. I didn't come to China by road. I flew. So when illiterates like you come to talk, you come and you start to talk. You should look at yourself and examine your head. God created the river. And the means of traveling amongst the job people is by boat. We are gentlemen of his own. We can jump into the water and catch some fishes. So that is not an insult. That is not underdevelopment. That is our way of life, and we love it. Suffering and smiling. I'm jealous. Why should I be jealous of Dangote? See, I'm a Muslim. I have enough. If Nigerian population is 100 million, by the time they will count 1 million, I will stand out. So I have enough. I'm living in my little way. But the truth must be told. Nobody should bring Dangote into this discussion. He is one of the evil that is plaguing Nigeria, and Nigeria must quickly address this plague of Dangote. We must quickly address this plague of Dangote. We must quickly address it. So these are the things Dangote should not be brought into the narrative, because it's one of the things is one of the plague that is plaguing all of us. It's one of the affliction that is afflicting all of us. A proper independent investigation must be carried out on Dangote refinery and its activities. Nigerian government gave out a lot of funding to rice farmers in hundreds of billions. Rice was 6,000 when Goodluck was there a bag. Rice came up to over 100,000. Nigerian rice, after people had collected hundreds of billions. Nigerian aviation was supported with hundreds of billions. Today, Nigerians are paying more. Nigerians are paying more to travel from Lagos to Abuja, from Port Harcourt to Abuja, than traveling out of the country. A bag of rice was 6,000 when government gave out money. They want to boost and encourage local production. At the end of the day, we ended up with over 5,000 or more, 5,000% or more increase in prices of a product that was low, that was being imported. That was being imported. They are selling it at over 100,000. Now, the prices are falling, not because of them. The people can no longer afford to buy the rice. And prices have started falling. But they collected funding from government. Aviation collected funding from government. Dangote got over about 25 billion of Nigerians' money that he would have used. That size of refinery was built in Iran for far less. That size of refinery was built in Iran for far less.
Body you see today that is talking against separation of Nigeria, or disintegrate of Nigeria or to divide Nigeria. Anybody you see that is against it, you see coming out of social media to speak, ask that person very well, do you genuinely enjoying the Nigeria? The person will tell you no. Call am for secret, tell say brother, but that way they talk one Nigeria, e mean am. He go tell you say no, but in that against Adama Asinandi Kalo or IPOB, or things wey dey benefit, you know dey benefit am, or things wey dey chop, you know dey chop am again. So go do your research, you go find out this thing. Everybody don tire for this country. If you see Asari Dokubo come outside dey talk Igbo, this one that, see am, e dey don change im mouth. The country don tire am. E don tire everybody because you can't. Something you do not know the foundation where they plan to build Nigeria. Nigeria was never where they plan to create that country, Nigeria. Nigeria was not there. The people you see, all the ethnic group you see today was not there. So how the country go work? It will not work. Abeg, make una share this video, drop your own opinion inside comment section.